Okay, in this video we want to solve this limit problem right here, and in the description box of this video there are two playlists. One playlist has categorized problems and the other playlist has uncategorized, just random problems. So let's begin with this problem. Now, having an absolute value might be a red flag, but let's just see if we can plug in. So it's saying x is approaching -2 to the left, so let's plug in -2. -2 plus 2 is 0. Kind of red flag. Likewise, -2 squared is 4. 5 times -2 is -10. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. So we have 0 divided by 0. So this is a huge red flag that we have to approach this problem in a very specific way. Now, when we deal with limit problems and we have absolute value, we should actually break down this absolute value of x plus 2. And with the absolute value of x plus 2, there's two situations. One is a straight copy, x plus 2. The other is a copy, but we have a negative sign in the front. So we have negative parentheses x plus 2. Now, this behaves, x plus 2, whenever x is greater than or equal to -2. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's say x is -2. -2 plus 2 is 0. Likewise, -2 plus 2 is also 0. Now x is greater than or equal to -2, so let's try 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. They're identical. Now this one right here, it behaves like it whenever x is less than -2. So a number less than -2 could be -3. -3 plus 2 is -1. The absolute value of -1 is in fact 1. Likewise, -3 plus 2 is -1. But you have a negative in the front. A -1 is in fact 1. And we're doing this because we don't want to deal with absolute values whenever we have limits. Now in our problem it says x is approaching -2 to the left. So what we're going to use is this piece right here because it's less than -2. So let's write this down. We have limit as x is approaching -2 to the left. Instead of saying absolute value, we're going to copy this form right here. So we have negative parentheses x plus 2, close parentheses. And likewise, we said when we plugged in -2 here, we got a 0. So let's see if we can factor it. So our two binomials would be x parentheses. How can we get 6? And also add to get 5. That's going to be 3 and 2. At this point, we see we have an x plus 2. We have an x plus 2, so we can cancel it out. And so our new limit will be the limit as x is approaching -2 to the left. And we have -1 divided by x plus 3. At this point, we just have to swap. So our limit is x is approaching -2, so we'll swap it right here. And we're going to get -1 divided by -2 plus 3. And -2 plus 3 is 1. So we get -1 divided by 1, which is just -1. So this right here is our final answer. And that's all we need to do for this problem.